go, Valerie.
Hey, howdy people out there in video land. Well, we just were in Boston Police Headquarters. You can see the giant building right behind us there. It takes a lot of offices to run all those police in Boston. And we have to go in there every year for what we call a citywide meeting. They call it a special events meeting. And they have representatives from all the departments that deal with events. Like the EMS people, the parks people, the inspectional services people, the Boston Police. And they all got a chance to yap at me about what they don't like or do like about the rally and what they think we should do as far as problems go and things like that. But hell, we've been doing it for 20 years, so anything that was a problem we took care of 19 years ago. So this meeting is generally just a total waste of time. Nobody had anything to say. Oh, actually the EMS lady said she wanted to charge us for EMS services. But she could have said that over the phone. It's a total waste of time. But we do it every year just to pacify them. And, you know, if they try to deny us our permits, we could actually just say, hey, forget it. We're not going to go to that meeting. We're not going to do any of this stuff. And if they try to deny us permits, we just take them to court. Because we've taken them to court 3 times before for our permits when they've tried to deny them. And we've won every time. And in fact, the last time we went to court, when the city was trying to stop us from getting permits for our event, the judge said to the city lawyer, you people must be crazy. Because the city still hasn't learned that they can't stop freedom of information, political events from happening on Boston Common. It's America's oldest public grounds. It's the first public grounds in the entire world where actual freedom of speech was guaranteed. To try and get rid of that, which they've tried to do many times, usually by outrageous fees and graft and things like that. It used to be the police tried to force us to pay the police to come and arrest people at our event, until our ACLU appointed lawyer pointed out to them, hey, you can't do that. You're breaking the law, police officers. Kind of funny, the cops breaking their own laws. Unless you're on the person on the receiving end, then it's not quite so funny. But the truth is, this is political speech. It's protected by the Constitution. No matter what they say up there in Boston Police Headquarters to us, if they try to deny us permits, we take them to court, and if we need to, we sue the hell out of them. The last time we sued them, we got about $30,000. So hopefully that'll be a sting. Now, we didn't actually get the $30,000. The $30,000 went to the ACLU because they provided us with attorneys and things like that. But they're protecting organizations like ours, and we think it's important that the ACLU be able to do that and be there to help organizations like ours. So we have no objections to them getting the money at all. The rally's going on this year as it always has. It's going to be a great event. We're going to have 2 stages. We're going to have both the Parkman Bandstand and the Cardi Parade Field, so it's going to be big area of the Boston Common. And we'll have twice as many bands and twice as many speakers and twice as much fun. So we're hoping everybody will come down.
Excellent.
So the rally is on September 19th. That's Saturday, September 19th, beginning at noon. Goes until 6 o'clock. We're going to have great bands, wonderful speakers. It's going to be a gas. Nobody's going to get arrested. For the first year, we're going to have decriminalization of marijuana on Boston Common. Who knows what they'll do? Maybe they'll just let everybody smoke. Maybe they'll try and hand out a few $100 tickets. But either way, they're not going to be hauling anybody off, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. We're expecting a much larger crowd than usual because everybody realizes the gig is up, and the cops can't really screw with us as they did before in the past. So it's going to be a great time, and you got to come down. The speakers are all going to be pumped because things are moving so fast, not only here in Massachusetts, but across the country. Our movement has gained tremendous momentum, and mark my words, you're going to see not only decriminalization here in Massachusetts, which we have already, but soon you're going to see medical marijuana available here in Massachusetts. And once decrim and medical marijuana have been here for a little while, the gig is up. Because everybody's going to realize, oh, marijuana isn't reefer madness. Marijuana isn't this horribly dangerous drug. It's a medicine. And it's not even a crime, really. It's a citation, like driving a little too fast or failing to curb your dog or whatever. It's a minor thing, and that's the way it should be perceived, and that's the way it should have been perceived all these years. Finally, the laws are catching up with the times. And as that famous song said, the time has surely come for the laws to fit the crimes. And so this is it, folks. We're winning, and you got to come down and help us celebrate. See you there.
I'll stop singing when I'm swinging from a tree with a noose around my neck. When they cut me down